I'm about to run into Target. I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to try to get an image of everything I put in my cart. But if not, there will be an image at the end. I'll show you every single item. I'll show what I paid. This one's a little bit different. So I'm going to be spending more on my groceries going forward, and I know that. So for one thing, I don't want to discuss politics on this page, but because of those things that are going on, a lot of costs for things that I want to use are going to go up in price. And then on top of that, I'm also trying to move to a healthier diet. Let's just say that my body's giving me signs. I need to improve my diet now, and it is what it is. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of the ways I've been able to save money is taking advantage of deals, and most of those deals are for processed foods. I'm not saying there are never deals for fruits and vegetables or lean meats or anything like that, but they're just usually not as good. I want to move to an anti-inflammatory diet. I will explain in further detail in other videos, but that is what I am moving towards. So this trip is all about kind of stocking me up on a lot of those things that I'll need, and I'm going to explain how I'll be paying for this trip. So first of all, I have $2.11 that have been sitting in my account as cash back for Target. It's been sitting there for like years, time to use it. I also got $10 cash back on my last trip. I got $15 in Target gift cards from Misplay and Fetch. Those are on my Target account, so I'll just swipe the barcode for that. I also got a physical $15 gift card for Target when I took advantage of I believe it was spend $50 on home care and get $15 back, which is a pretty good deal. I'm going to be using all of those cashback offers and gift cards to take care of part of today's purchase. And the deal I'm taking advantage of today is $10 cash back if you do two purchases, both worth $50 or more. I generally don't want to go that high just to get $10 cash back, but I do have money available to put towards this purchase, so I don't need to spend exactly $100 of my own money, so that's part of why I'm doing this. But the other part of it is this was always going to be a big trip this week anyways, so I saw this deal pop up and I was like, let me go take advantage of it. I don't have a specific list. Normally what I do is I will get a pen and paper and I will literally write down the exact name of a product, what the size is, what the price is, what the discounted price will be if I have a coupon or anything like that. I'll notate any deal that item is a part of, and I will do that for every single product that I'm going to buy, and I will stick with this list. Today, I have just a general list of the things that I need, and I'm going to be comparing prices in store, which I don't normally do because it's a little more time consuming. But I'm just behind schedule on other things. So hopefully I will be happy with this trip. I do have about 45 minutes or so to get this done, and I shop pretty quickly, so I do have time to kind of take my time on certain products if I'm unsure what I want. So hopefully I'll end up with a good haul, and I'll show you guys what I got at the end. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys what I got. The first up, we have these spinach wraps from Mission. I got 2 packs at $4.29 each. No coupon or anything for these. These are pretty good. They're a healthier option than some of the other types of wraps out there, so that's one of the reasons I went to them. Sweet potatoes, this is also one that I decided to get because of my anti-inflammatory diet. There are a couple of things that I got in this haul that are not part of an anti-inflammatory diet. The sweet potatoes came to $4.99. The peanuts, this one could be either or because they are honey roasted. I probably should have gotten the plain instead of honey roasted. I'm not sure if that makes a difference, but the peanuts came to $2.19, and it's a pretty good container. It'll take me a while to go through that. The tart cherry is something that is definitely recommended for anti-inflammatory, but I don't like the taste, so I'll probably use it as an ingredient in other things. So it was definitely something that I wanted to include, but it is a bit expensive at $5.99 for that size. That's a bit much. Then we get to some beans. We have black beans and pinto beans. I think I got 4 of the black beans and then 2 of, chickpeas. So 2 cans of the chickpeas and 4 cans of the black beans. All cans were 89 cents each. I'm really not a big fan of beans or chickpeas, so I'm not sure, but I do have some recipes I want to try. I got these blackberries. I'll be using those for some overnight oats. They came to $2.49 each. Next up is cane sugar, which is healthier than alternative sweeteners or regular sugar. Doesn't really fit quite into my anti-inflammatory diet, but I really only use it for coffee. That amount's going to last me a long time, and the sugar came to $5.99. The chia seeds were the only thing I was really hesitant about because it's $7.99. Chia seeds are expensive. I probably could have shopped around and gotten the same amount for a little bit less somewhere else, but I definitely want chia seeds to add to some ingredients. I got some whole wheat rotini, came to $2.99. I'm really just trying to move to whole wheats and whole grains as opposed to like white breads and things like that, white rice. The butter flavoring spray, definitely not something that was on the list for an anti-inflammatory diet, but I don't think having it in small amounts is going to be harmful at all. Got some bananas, 29 cents each. I'll probably eat a couple on their own, and then the other few I will add to overnight oats as well. This honey roasted turkey breast was $6.99. I'll be using it in the spinach wraps. Some of the ingredients I want to use for that I got on a separate trip at Kroger. I have made these wraps before and they are delicious. Then we have some spaghetti that's completely made out of chickpea. They also had the same product in rotini noodles, so I got both of those. They were $2.49 each. Next up is honey mustard. Again, not part of my anti-inflammatory diet, but I think it would be a nice thing to add to the wraps. And again, in small amounts, I think it will be fine. I got plenty of cans of tuna. I have several at the house. I got some at Kroger, and then on this trip, I just got 4 at $1.99 a can. Now these I will use in a few different recipes, so one can will contribute to like 2 to 3 different meals. Now the next item I kind of made a mistake on, so these Pyrex glass airtight containers, I really like them, don't get me wrong, I got 2 of these, but I must have misread the sign. I thought they were $9 each, they are $14.99 each, and I'm like beating myself up that I did not catch that at the store. Because the total for all 4 came to $29.98, and I could have gotten a 20 pack of a different type for $20. So overspent there. The pumpkin seed and flaxseed granola mix is $7.99. I have another bag and it was like $10 at the time. So this has actually gone down in price, which was very strange to me. I got 2 of these bottles of the oat milk. They were $2.49 each. I'll be using them for smoothies, and I also like to use them in my coffee. This is the yogurt I'll be using with my overnight oats. I wanted to get vanilla flavored. This is $3.69. At the time, I felt like I spent a little bit much for that amount of yogurt, but I was in Kroger literally the next day, and what they had available was pretty much the same price. So I didn't really overspend. I just didn't get a deal. This zesty Italian I'll be using to make pasta salad, and this is my final haul. I used the available cashback and gift cards I had. With 2 transactions, one came to $39.35, the other came to $53.87.